welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today's video is all about making the Rainbow Cylinder, or tube bracelet number 3, which is similar to the previous ones, which I actually have those here, but then this one is different in a lot of ways. One of the ways it's different is this is only 24 strings, so it went much quicker. Another way this is different is we set up the strings. Well, no. We set up the strings the same. We changed the order that the overlay stuff goes in. And that made all the difference in the world. Again, if we'd gone with the same 36 strings, we would have still had a lot of very interesting effect. But this is still really nice, and just kind of don't want to run out of colors just yet. I mean, I've got a lot of string in the airplane trolley, but yeah, just the 36 strings it's a little bit difficult. So in this case, we have the hot colors are on the left, the cold colors are on the right. It starts out with the first one is the yellow going off to the right hand side. The little diamond here is obviously much smaller, and so this part will go a little bit faster. You can see, as I was talking before, we've got the big bull clip to hold the bracelet in place, which honestly, that really made a lot of difference. I really do think that helps speed things along. If you have a nice clip that's easy to maneuver and roll this thing around in. I don't remember. I think I leave it so you can see both sides, so we can actually compare and show you the differences. Yeah. Okay. So this time we've got the hot colors are going to be off on the right hand side, cold colors are on the left. So right off the gate, that's a change from the very first bracelet where those stayed the same. Now, the part that makes this different from the second one is we're going to start it. The other one started with the yellow coming over top of the purple. This time it's the purple is going to be going over top of the yellow. And yeah, so instead of getting some kind of a V shape, we just have these little straight row things that are pretty neat. So yeah, I kind of like how this changed. Again, it's about experimenting with design and trying to see if maybe this makes it prettier than the other ones. Honestly, I can't say that there's necessarily a favorite. I mean, right? We got 3 of them here so far. I might actually lean towards this one just a little bit. I kind of like how there is a really cool stripe that's very colorful. If you follow the dots coming down, it's red, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple, right? So that's kind of neat. As opposed to, like, say, the first one where it's a rainbow, but you don't get that whole vibe of the colors going in the right order or anything. It just doesn't do that. So this one might be my favorite so far. So again, it's about just creating the diamonds, getting them set up, and then bringing the two together. And then it becomes just a wider bracelet, essentially. Basically, when we put these two together, you have a teardrop loop. That's it. Now you'll see here at the beginning, when I started this off, I held to the whole thing that this one was coming from the left, the other one is going to the right. But as I got further down, I kind of realized it will balance out. You can take the ones that were on the left hand side and just come straight down and make it a nice long row, which really speeds things up and kind of made it a whole lot easier. So just a thing to know that's possible. See, I mean, I only go one, two, and then I come in the other way. Like that's a whole lot of like switching what string you're holding, pulling things together. It doesn't save me anything. It doesn't make the strings work any more evenly or anything like that. It will balance out if you go the other way. So there you have it. I have to say, man, I this was this was fun to make. You know, I kind of don't make as many tubes as like perhaps I could. Um, and I think the reality to that is the moving it around in the clip does kind of take away from the momentum. It takes away from some of the whole being in the zone kind of thing. But they're really fun. They're nice, and they can rise up. Hang on, hard to do this on your own. They kind of rise up, kind of chunky on the wrist, which is sort of cool. It's you can kind of you can mash them down flat if you want. It'll still be chunkier than a regular bracelet, but it is what it is. So the other one, the V's were going one one side is going down and the other side is going up. In this case, these stripe things are all just stripes going all in the same direction. So that's kind of nice. Um, yeah, you can see like it's already right off to the races. It's all about just rotating it a lot. Um, I think the smaller tube requires moving it around a lot more because you don't have as many strings that'll be on the top at any given point. So that's kind of a thing. Again, it's going to be a lot of trying to figure out what's on the top and uh, bringing it down. Just wherever you are, again, it's just about moving forward all the time and you'll get done. Just getting anything done is helping you towards that goal. But um, yeah, there is a lot more shifting it around all the time. So again, one of these clips will definitely make it easier for you. Um, I never looked at the pattern at all while making this. I didn't need to. It was um, like right out the gate, kind of everything makes sense. Everything is like a weave, and that includes even when it makes a long straight row, you can still see as the color comes across, it's meant to change over and then it does that thing. So um, great pattern for like if you're away from your desk or away from tablets or papers or whatever, you can make this one without having to have the pattern written down. So can you guys hear that? I thought it was my phone at first. It's not. There's a weird sound. I don't know what that was. It really freaked me out though. Okay. So yeah, now the red is coming down. I don't know. I don't know when it dawned on me that I really didn't need to keep flipping this like that. I'm not even sure it's actually in the video. Mind you, again, because of its repetitive nature and because it just keeps going on and because I can let this play at a slower speed where you guys can actually better see what's going on. Um, yeah, I don't show all the way to the end. This video kind of will end, a few more minutes. So, um, again, I really like this one. Hopefully you guys like this too. If you have questions, leave questions in the comments. I don't mind. I would like to try to help you guys with this stuff. But yeah, it's definitely. Oh, and again, it's meant to be easy. There is no zigzag knots. If you can do a chevron, you can make this. So there you have it. Hopefully, some beginners out there will have the confidence to be able to go ahead and make one of these things. What other good stuff can I tell you? Oh, so the size of this one, this is 24 strings. Mind you, again, my string is kind of fat. It's, I get it out of China. This is big enough to go around a pencil. So if you kind of maybe found a way to trim these down where this wasn't like this, this could be your pencil. Like that could be a really cool thing, I think. I don't know. Be soft, on the hands. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, like the other ones, these ones could hold the chapstick or the Vicks inhaler things. This could hold a pencil. So, and yes, you could make a smaller tube than this, but I think anything smaller than this really starts to get a lot more. I mean, you really would have to keep turning almost every knot or every couple few knots. So I think that would take a lot of the fun out of these for sure. Um, I don't think. I mean, okay, technically, you could maybe roll up money and stick in there. However, and this is a big warning here, you might have trouble getting it back out. And I would hate to think that you guys shoved some money in and then destroyed it trying to get it back or destroyed the bracelet trying to get the money out. I mean, I think that would be really unfortunate. Um, but yeah, I don't think this size is safe to stick money in. If you're trying to, again, if in case you're new here, in case you never saw the videos, my original ideas for the tube bracelet was I came from Detroit, and my thought was you could carry around some money on your wrist where nobody's going to take a cotton bracelet from you in a mugging, and at least you'd have cab fare to get home. That was my original thought. But I think at this size, I think it's too small for that to actually work out. So just a heads up for you guys. All right. So as you can see, it's not difficult. It's just fiddly. You just have to keep kind of moving things around a lot. There's that noise again. Something really strange going on around here. I'm as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go investigate. So I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. Again, I like this bracelet a lot. It's really pretty. It's it's easy to make. What more could you want from a bracelet? Something that's nice and easy. Oh, and again, I made it with 6 colors. You could do this then in a fade of whatever, and that too would turn out pretty darn amazing, I think. So maybe later on we'll explore doing one of those. But yeah, definitely cool. All right, guys. I want to thank my Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members for making these tutorials possible. I really do appreciate all of their help. And yeah, be sure to hit like. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.